Brad Johnson here from Song Production Pros, and today I have a guitar pedal review of the really crazy Space Rip by Pigtronix. Is it good? Yes and no. I mean, this all analog pedal sounds awesome. I mean, the thing just transforms your guitar into a sawtooth or square wave synthesizer. It does not sound like a guitar. After running it through this pedal, it sounds like an analog synth. You have a lot of quirks, and it's just a beast. It really is something else. Why do I say no? It's because it's very, very niche. This isn't going to be a pedal that you're just going to keep on your pedal board and use on every single song. It really is a featured type sound, or something that I guess if you're looking to transform your guitar into a synth full time and that's just like the sound you're going for in your band, then this will work. But really, this thing is just kind of like it's like an inspirational tool. It kind of makes you break out of your current rut of how you play guitar and approach it in a much different way. It is all monophonic, so you can't play chords to this thing and make it sound good. You do have to do individual picking lines and solo lines. So for that reason, I may not necessarily recommend this pedal for beginners, maybe for intermediate to advanced players, because you have to be really clean in the way you pick. Other than that, I mean, this thing's a lot of fun to play with. For the price, it's $179, I believe, retail at the current moment. But I mean, with that said, this thing has a lot of tones built into it. But again, those tones are all obliteration. You have distorted fuzz no matter what. You can't turn it off. I mean, you can use the mix knob to blend in your dry tone, but I do think blending in your dry tone's a little weird with the pedal. I think you just need to commit to this thing full on, mix all the way up, let this thing transform your guitar into a synth, and just run wild with it. Another thing about this pedal real quick before I jump into the sound demos is there's a tune knob, and maybe I'm just, not great at tuning by ear, but I find that keeping this at noon is the only usable way to really use this. As you start to crank it up or down, it just makes the sound of your guitar so crazy that I just can't see it usable in like a normal songwriting context. However, if you're trying to create, cinematic landscapes for, sci-fi movies or whatever, then you could go to town with it and create some really very spacey, otherworldly type sounds with this thing. If you want a bigger breakdown and a more traditional review of this pedal, of what all these knobs do, as well as some additional sound samples, there's a blog that I wrote that's linked in the description below that you can go check out. It's just another resource for your research. But enough of me talking about it. Let's get into the sound samples. I'm recording all this through a Supro Delta King 12 amp, and I'm miking it up with this FET 47 replica that I built from a kit from Microphone Parts. Let's get into it. as you can see, things get weird really fast with the Space Rip by Pigtronix. I love this pedal for what it does. It opens your mind up to a lot of different ideas. It inspires you to approach your guitar in a much different way. I want to thank Sweetwater for sending me this pedal to demo. I don't think that I would have purchased this pedal on my own, but I'm so thankful that they did because, I love it. I think that if you're just looking to open your mind up, try something new, expand upon your pedal collection, then the Space Rip is definitely worth it. Not your first pedal that you'd buy, but one to add. If you're just looking for a little extra flavor, maybe you want to get out of your computer and stop using soft synths, but you don't really play keys. It's just a very natural way to kind of, explore the sounds of synthesizers, but being able to, keep the playing of a guitar. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this pedal or any other synthesizer type pedals and your thoughts and experiences with it. I'd love to know what you guys all think. If you're thinking about using the Space Rip, definitely check it out. I have some links to Sweetwater below. Those are affiliate links, so I will make a small commission if you do purchase through those links, but it's at no additional charge to you, and it helps me keep this channel going and growing. So until next time, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.